is Lori from Cruising for Treasure, and I am an online reseller. I sell on various platforms. I go hunting all the time, which is the kind of the whole meaning of my username. And I look for treasure to find that I can sell online and basically help someone out there in this world find what they've been looking for their whole lives. That's it in a nutshell. I'm just saving the world, one sale at a time. Got it? So today I have sales to show you from two different platforms, eBay and Poshmark. Now, what we do with this video, the video that goes up on Friday, I have a hair on my hand, hang on. What we do is we stitch together sales from the middle of the week to the end of the week and put them all together. So following this, hopefully as long as I have my act together on Thursday and Friday, I will also include a video of those days of what sold the day prior. So without further ado, let me show you what I have going out the door today. So I have two sales on Poshmark, which is really incredible. If you don't watch me very much, eBay is my main platform, so predominantly that is where all of my sales are. I think I used that word wrong in that sentence. Poshmark is a very distant second. And then Mercari and Facebook are just like way in the far back. So all of that being said, let me show you what my Poshmark sales are. I do use Poshmark VA because, and I do feel like it actually does help with my sales, which is awesome because this girl needs sales. I don't know, it drives me crazy to have to do all of the shenanigans you have to do for Poshmark by myself. Even, I mean, just paying the money every month just to have someone else do it, it's totally worth it for me. To share and follow and bleh. I have way better things to do with my time. Okay, so the first item is an Adidas Farm Rio collaboration swimsuit, new at tags. I did pick this up from Sierra. And if this is a size 16, if you follow me at all, you know I love to shop at Sierra. My husband and I typically sometimes will end up there, not as much anymore, but we'll end up there on our date nights. And I always check their clearance racks. I almost always buy stuff because they just mark their stuff down at such a great discount. So like, for example, I don't know if this, I paid either $5 or $10 and I ended up selling it for $22. Now, I'm not typically going to go to a thrift store and spend $10 to sell something for $22. I'm just not going to do that. But when it is a retail arbitrage, you're going to be willing to have a slightly smaller or even a considerably smaller profit margin. Just because you have the name recognition, I'm not going to go into my thrift store and find an Adidas Farm Rio new at tag swimsuit. I'm just not. That's not where I live. I haven't ever even gotten an Adidas swimsuit new at tags, let alone a Farm Rio collaboration. So being able to find new and different brands to me, and you know, kind of better brands at a store like Sierra, which is the outdoor version of TJ Maxx and Marshalls, it brings traffic to your store. It brings activity, and it just kind of raises the exposure that you have for your store. So that being said, it's kind of like you're paying a little bit extra for marketing, for advertising for your store to bring more people in. So that being said, this sold for $22 on Poshmark. The next item that sold on Poshmark is Beekman 1802 Honeysuckle Moss Goat Milk Hand Cream. And this sold for $12. So one of the auction companies that I bid on frequently, they have a warehouse auction where they'll do like, a lot of times they will have, somehow they get a bunch of like beauty items, personal beauty items, whatever those are called. I'm drawing a blank, guys. Today's not the day to be doing a YouTube video. My brain is fried. Anyway, so Beekman is one of the brands that I was able to get quite a few items from, and they just steadily have sold. So this is $12 for a small thing of hand cream. We love it. And I paid, I don't know, $2, $3 an item. So that's pretty cool. All right, now I have some, again, vintage goodness to show you. So I guess that vintage is trending right now because, I mean, I feel like it's always trending, but we have some 80s stuff that's coming up for you. Okay, let me just show you. This is just beyond. Actually, these are probably 90s, to be honest. Okay, so this is Liz Claiborne high-waisted cotton shorts. Okay, this is an absolutely incredible print and design. These sold for $13.50. And yeah, these are really fantastic. Oh, 100% cotton. They are size 12, but look at that waist. That alone tells you that these are definitely vintage, because no one who's a size 12 is really going to wear that these days, okay? So $13.50 for those super fantastic shorts. We love to see it. Now, this one is, I don't remember where exactly. I'll look these up after I show them to you. So this is a brand, Bottega Veneta, which is obviously couture, very high-end. These shoes are not it, okay? Definitely vintage. They have, you know, the cute little heel sling back, but look at the detail. Look at the braided. Can you even see that? The braided leather on the ankle strap, the sling back, really cute. Now, the problem with these shoes is that the buyer must not have fit very well, because the buyer actually made a tiny slit in the leather. I don't even know if you can see that right there at where the toes are. I don't know why they did that. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, they're vintage. They're not in great shape. They are, the leather is very creased. And I mean, you know, they're still going to be cute, I suppose. Maybe they got them for their Easter outfit or something. I don't know. Anyway, they sold for $25 still. So that tells you, I mean, that's the name selling those for me. But okay, let me look up and see where I got them and how much I paid for them, because I don't actually remember. All right, so, well then, I paid $2. So $2 into 25 is fantastic. And they have been listed since towards the end of November, so that's not bad. And I did get them from an online auction. So there you go. And so $2 into $25 in about 4 months. I'll take it. I will take it. Maybe 5 months. I guess it's about 5 months. So anyway, yeah, and so I got it from the online auction. You see, let's see, 2 of the items that are going out today came from an online auction, and I love sourcing from there. I talk about that a lot. So if you are interested in reselling and your thrift store, either you don't have thrift stores, or they have garbage, or they are overpriced, see if you have any online auction companies in your area, because you can really get some tremendous things from online auctions. I just went through today and put my bids in with 2 different companies. So we'll see what I win. But man, I am bidding on some really fantastic stuff. And if I end up winning, even at my top bid, I still stand to make a really, really substantial amount of money. So it's a really great opportunity to source items at a hopefully better price than maybe your thrift stores. So anyway, that's what I have going out the door today. I'm gonna get this packaged. I have more listings to get up. But thank you guys so much for watching. My phone fell. And don't touch that dial. More sales coming up. Okay guys, it's now Friday, and the final day of sales for this week that we're going to show you. And believe it or not, Poshmark has just kind of kicked it into high gear. Probably because I'm just realizing this. I have been really pushing every day this week to list 20 items, and most of what I've been listing has been cross-posted to Poshmark. I cross-post all of my clothing and shoes and accessories and stuff like that. All of it goes to Poshmark. So it's on both eBay and Poshmark. So, and then add on top of that, I have my VA assistant, whatever, constantly sharing and sending offers and following and all of that stuff. So I guess that's finally really helping me. So there we go. So we're going to start with eBay sales. Let's see. I did have a couple sales, so that's pretty great. Let's see. Oh, I think she's missing a postcard. Or maybe it's in the pile. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you, oh, I did bring up my supplies for shipping postcards. Okay, so first I make sure I have stocked this size and this size of postcards. So this is for the smaller size, and then this obviously is for the larger size. And then the envelopes are like this. And if I remember, I will put a link in my description of the exact item that I order on Amazon. It is not an affiliate link. I don't have all that set up, so do not worry about whatever. Although it is, honestly, I like using affiliate links because if I can help out any content creator that I can. Because, you know, just a little spiel right here. People who put out good quality content, it can be a thankless job. And so a lot of times, like, how many YouTubers are out there with less than 1,000 subscribers? If you have fewer than 1,000 subscribers, you cannot monetize your account. So you're spending a lot of time and you're not getting any money back from it. You're just doing it because you want to share and because you're having fun. And that's where we're at right now. Although I wouldn't complain if a couple of you wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hit that subscribe button to push us ever closer. However, affiliate links are not bad. Affiliate links are it's literally pennies that you are kind of adding to the jar for the content creator of your choice, whatever. Okay, back to business. These are the envelopes that I use to do postcards in. They have to be able to go through whatever thing it is that the post office uses to process postcards and cards, greeting cards, whatever. If they're too big, too bulky, then they will gum up the system and they'll have to be shipped, you know, using a different method, and then the buyer will get a postage due notice. As far as I am aware, these work. The cardboard ones that eBay sells with in their, you know, eBay supply store, I have gotten those returned. I was told by my post office that you cannot use those to ship postcards. They are an inappropriate envelope. So these so far have worked, and I have mailed hundreds, literally hundreds in these. So anyway, and let me just show you a postcard so you can kind of get an idea. So this one goes in here, just like this. Then I fold it down over it to, you know, so that it's like that. And then usually you'll also have to fold over this. Just make sure when you're folding the plastic, you're not also folding the postcard. You don't want to create a dog ear that wasn't there in the first place for your buyer. And then as you can see, it fits in there quite nicely. And then I do not put the label on the side where the flap is. I don't want to make it any harder than it is to open the envelope. I do put it on the front of the envelope. So that's what I do. And sometimes you'll have a larger one. This postcard and envelope and bag can go at the 1 ounce rate. It's less than an ounce. This envelope must be at the 2 ounce rate, which is 97 cents. This one is 69 cents. So that'll give you an idea. If you have an oversized postcard, you need to put it at the 2 ounce rate and it'll go in this envelope. So that's what I have. That's how I do my postcards. But let me show you this postcard. Okay, let me take it out of the bag because, of course, it went where the writing is, so you can't even see it. This is above Hawaii, Big Island, Kilauea drive-in volcano. You can, oh wow, it's an active volcano you can drive in. Weird. Okay, this is posted from 1985. There you go. I'm going to read it, okay? Dear Clinton, I've decided to sorry, I shouldn't have read the name. I've decided to psych myself up to lie about my former employment. Will you back me up? She's serious. If not, don't worry, but please let me know. I will tell them I worked in the cafe part-time, say 3 times a week. Nights and weekends my last 2 years in DC, and give your home phone. Nobody will ever call. I might have to give the bookstore number 2. Sigh. I hate jobs. I feel I know the cafe well from hogging a table and ordering cheap things. ... Isn't this a weird picture? So that's interesting. She's asking her friend to commit fraud for her to help her get a job. Amazing. There we go. People are funny. That sold for $3. Okay, this one sold very quickly for $22. This is John Varvatos, I don't know. I've been finding several of these lately, so it's kind of interesting. It's a linen blend shirt, $22. I think I paid $6 at the thrift store. And like I said, that sold very quickly. Next, we have, oh, here's the other postcard. Okay, so you see this one is smaller, so this one fits really well into this size of bag. See that? So that's why I always keep both sizes on hand. Okay, so this is Yucatecan peasants inside a typical house from Yucatan, Mexico, and he's playing a guitar. So cute. That sold for $5. I love selling postcards, guys. I don't know. It's a sickness, I guess. Here we go. We have Harvard University note cards, and these sold for $10. I had them priced at $20, but I shouldn't have. It was silly. So they sold for $10. I think I paid $1. So there we go. And then the last item that sold on eBay is this LL Bean long sleeve Henley, and this is size large tall. This sold for $14.25. I got it, it was either $1 or $2 for the shirt. So into $14.25, pretty cool. Okay, now I'm gonna go on to my Poshmark sales. Let's see. The first one I'm gonna show you is Psycho Bunny. One of my thrift stores had a bunch of these Psycho Bunny things. And so I got everything, except for, guys, this fancy man who had all these clothes, he did not take care of them, and so I had to make sure that there were no stains and yuckies on them. So we did not pick up all the Psycho Bunny. We only picked up some. This sold for $24, and again, I think I paid $6 or $7 for it.
I was gonna say, isn't that Bad Bunny?
Psycho Bunny. Psycho Bunny. Isn't that blazer such a pretty color?
Yes.
I wish it was my size, but it's not. Okay, next
Very cute.
Is Victoria's Secret. You'll have to tune into my pickup and coffee show. Actually, I don't know if I'll have coffee or not, but my pickup show, I'll show you the haul of what I got today. Okay.
It's an axolotl.
It's an axolotl? Okay. Isn't it so cute?
Their tail has, like, fins like that.
Oh.
And that's definitely our daughter's fave.
She is an axolotl trivia vault.
Yeah.
She can tell you everything you could possibly want to know about axolotls. She's 8.
We don't even know how she found out all that stuff.
We don't know how she found out about it. And she asked yesterday, the day before, where the closest zoo is that has an axolotl. So we have to find out.
This is cool.
Okay, so Victoria's Secret New Tags sports bra. This sold for $15. This is from back in the day. I think during COVID when I wasn't able to find a whole lot of things, I was dipping my toes into online arbitrage, and let's just say I'm really bad at it. Really bad at it. So I stopped, but I still have things lingering. like that. So $15. I probably paid $10 for that bra. So I'm not really making money, but it's going out the door, so we're good. Okay, next, these are adorable, and I cannot even believe that they sold how much they sold for. These are Vans, and they are pandas. You guys know, if these were my size, I would have kept them because I love pandas. And we got pandas back at the DC Zoo, and I have not even been there yet to see it. I cannot even believe it. So I need to go to the zoo. Anyway, but they changed all of it, and now it's such a hassle to go to the zoo. It's like $30 to park there. Maybe we'll just have to take the metro. I hate taking the metro. Anyway, rabbit trail. Vans, pandas, size 7.5. These sold for $28. Isn't that incredible? I never saw Vans for $28, but there you go, $28. I love them. They're so adorable. So adorable. I did get a pair of, so Vans did a Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, collaboration, and they had Monet sneakers, and I found some at the thrift store, and I'm keeping them. They're the water lilies. Like, I went and saw the water lilies in Paris, so I had to get the shoes when I saw them at Goodwill, and they were my size, so win-win. Okay, next is, this is a brand I had never seen before, but you know, sometimes you see something and you're like, I feel like that's a little bit nicer than, you know, let's say Vans or Skechers. So I looked it up, and these were at a thrift store in Richmond where I went for my daughter's state competition. And they were $6, and the brand is Pedro Garcia. And these sandals are really fun. The straps are satin. And then, yeah, they're satin on the underside too, so that's kind of cool. And then like the leather footbed, made in Spain. They just looked really cool, really expensive. $6, and they sold for $42 on Poshmark. So I sold these really quickly. I listed them this week sometime. I don't remember when, but yeah, really great. $42, and that just paid for like all of my coffees and probably a couple of my lunches in Richmond. So there we go. See, Joseph, it is worth me going to States. I actually make money doing it.
Yeah.
He always gives me a hard time. But it means a lot to my kids to be there when they compete and to have a cheerleader in the stands. Okay, whoopsies. Okay, the last sale that I'm showing you today is Spenco, which I do not, as a general rule, pick up this brand. But I got it in a online auction lot, and I only paid like, I think $4 each pair of shoes. And these were new, brand new. And so they sold for $30. Spenco, they're like a leather loafer. Of course, they've got the arch inside. So they're actually, I mean, they're really good shoes. Size 9, which is my size, but I have several pairs of loafers. I don't know, I went through a phase where I found all of the Vince loafers size 9 in the entire Northern Virginia area. I just found them, and so I love them. They're super comfortable, and I bet they're more comfortable than Spenco, but there we have it. $30 going out the door with Poshmark. So I'm actually really pleased with the sales going out today. You know, they're all kind of mid-level range, nothing super high, nothing super low. Of course, my postcards skew all that, but it's fine. It's fine. We love selling postcards. They don't count. So thank you guys so much for watching. I so appreciate it. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I am trying to hit a specific number. And if you look at my subscriber count, I bet you can guess what it is by the end of March. March is almost here, guys. It's
April.
What? No, oh, by the time you watch it, it's already going to be April. It's too late. It's too late, guys, but help me meet my April goal, okay? That would be so helpful. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. So appreciate it. Hit that like button. We will see you next time. Bye. Oh, and also stay tuned because I'm going to also have a pickup show for, no wait, you're gonna put this up today, Joseph.
I'm gonna put it up when you tell me to.
Yeah, see, it's gonna go up today, so we still have a couple days left in March. So help me hit my subscriber count goal for March. Do it, just right now, just hit the subscribe. Thanks so much. And then stay tuned because I think on Monday, we will drop the video of our pickup and haul from this weekend. It's gonna be great. You do not wanna miss it. See you next time. Bye.